Hello. Today I'm going to be talking to you about veganism and how the vegan diet can lead to a healthier world, healthier bodies. So I have the best job ever. I take care of pigs and cows and farm animals at a vegan animal sanctuary in Miami, Florida, where I live. One of my cutest and smartest companions is a 3-month-old pig named Chance. He was given a second chance at our animal sanctuary, and he was pardoned by the mayor of Miami-Dade from the meat industry to come and live at our sanctuary. So he came to our sanctuary when he was about a month old. He had a tag on his ear. He had no color to his skin. He was covered in rashes, itchy. He was terrified. We smothered him with love, with kindness and compassion, and within a few days, he knew his name. He was able to sit. Now he's able to spin, lay down, go for walks, and he's the sweetest boy. One day I even decided to meditate next to him and just sit down and breathe for a few minutes, and he, in a few seconds, just came up to me and fell asleep, fast asleep, snuggled up next to me. So baby Chance went from living in hell and torture to pure love and bliss, and this choice is in our hands, but we choose ignorance every day. So veganism is a lifestyle that excludes the use of animal products. Many people are under the impression that veganism is extreme or that it's bad for our health, but I will explain to you why veganism is the way humans are meant to live and how it can save our planet as well as our health and humanity. So many people use terms like vegan for the animals, vegan for the planet, vegan for health, but I believe that all of these are valid reasons. So I'm going to explain to you how veganism can help our animals and in turn our consciousness, how it can help our health, and how it will help our planet. So my first point is vegan for the animals. And animals are sentient beings with souls just like ours. We are all connected. Me, you, pigs, cows, dogs, the grass, the trees, we're all one. And it's known that pigs are actually smarter than dogs. Pigs are the 5th most intelligent animals. So murdering a pig really isn't very different from murdering a dog. Actually, it's really not different at all. And we are just taught from years and years and years and years of tradition and just doing the same thing that this is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to eat these animals and not eat these animals. But now people are waking up and realizing that that's not normal at all. And animals are just souls, just as we are. And we're really just choosing ignorance, and we're choosing to ignore where our food comes from a lot of the time. So if people had to kill their own food, kill their own chickens, kill their own cows, even milk their own cows, forcibly impregnate their own cows, take away the babies from their mothers by themselves, I'm pretty sure almost everyone would be vegan, especially children. These children are pretty much brainwashed into thinking it's okay to do this to the animals and told to just ignore it. But if you took a child and told them to murder these chickens, I'm pretty sure like most people would be vegan. And my second point is vegan for our health. So everything is energy. This is becoming more and more widely known that everything is a frequency. I'm a frequency. These words that I'm talking are a frequency. The sky has a frequency. The food that we eat definitely has a frequency. So when you eat foods like fruits and vegetables and things from the earth, that has a very high vibrating frequency of life force energy. And on the other hand, when you eat meat, that has a negative life force energy. It's dead energy. So you're consuming the energy of death, and not just death. In most cases, you're consuming the energy of murder. Well, in all cases, you're consuming the energy of murder, but in most cases, you're consuming the energy of fear, of disease, of suffering. So we wonder why we are depressed, why we feel sluggish, why we feel tired, and that's because we're eating death. We're eating the energy of fear. We're eating the energy of murder in all of our meats. Even if animals are murdered kindly, it's still the energy of murder. When we are so abundant on this earth with fruits and vegetables and plants that we have to eat. So my third point is vegan for our planet. So meat production and animal agriculture uses massive amounts of resources and water, and it also emits unnecessary harmful matter into the earth, like greenhouse gases. So in this CNN article by Lisa Dreyer, she states that animal agriculture produces 78% of the greenhouse gases from farming. So that's of all farming, 78% of the greenhouse gases are produced from animal agriculture, as well as water. It uses so much water. And in the book, The World Peace Diet by Dr. William Tuttle, he talks about how when he first became vegan, people explained to him how they were eating lower on the food chain so that everyone had enough to eat. So what that means is we live in a world that is abundant with these foods that the earth gives us, grains and vegetables. But what we do is we take all these resources and we feed them to the animals. So and then in turn, we eat the meat, the dairy, and the eggs. And that's why there's so much world hunger. If everyone was vegan, there would be no hunger. We have more than enough for everyone to eat, but the greed and the animal agriculture have made hunger around the world. So that is also an explanation for why people might say, oh, but the eggs and the dairy, that doesn't hurt the animals. Yes, but it all goes into this bigger picture that if we eat lower on the food chain, if we eat the fruits and vegetables, instead of feeding the fruits and vegetables to the animals and in turn eating the milk and the dairy and the eggs, everyone would have enough to eat. So in conclusion, veganism will save our animals, our consciousness, our health, and our planet. I thank you all for listening, and I just ask of you to think next time you're eating a fruit or a vegetable. Think about the fact that you're consuming positive life force energy, just how Mother Nature intended. And next time you're eating meat, I just ask you to think. Just give it a little thought about, the murder that is on your plate. And I appreciate all of you for listening. I don't want to shame anybody. We all go through our own process. I was there too. I grew up eating meat my entire life. I've only been vegan for probably about 5 months now. So everyone is on their own journey, and it's also a process. Nobody goes vegan overnight, and if you do, it probably won't work out. So I challenge you to maybe try meatless Mondays. Try just every Monday not eating meat and see how you feel, see how it goes, and try to transition from there. Thank you again for listening.